Okay, Pisces. So we getting ready to get into it, and we getting ready to do your early September reading. And let's just see what you got going on. Okay. Um, I want to take a look into um your current person, whoever that person is, whether you're talking to them or you're not talking to them. How do they feel about you, and how do you feel about them? Okay. So let's do. How do they feel about you first? How does this person feel about Pisces? How does Pisces person feel about them? For early September. Damn. Okay. So far popped out. Reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past. Shock, sudden change, transformation. Anything else? How does this person feel about the Pisces? How does this person feel about the Pisces? Interested in waiting message talks. So this Pisces definitely wants to talk to this, you know. They definitely want to talk to you, Pisces. They want to talk to you, even though it seems like something happened here, like a tower moment, and I'll find out what it is. Outdated thinking, replaying events. So they're like Pisces, they're regretting this. Whatever the fuck they did, whatever they did to you, they are regretting this shit. They're shocked. Maybe they're shocked that you just stopped dealing with their bullshit, Pisces. That's what it's looking like. Looking like Pisces is just like done dealing with y'all bullshit. A narcissist, love bombing, self absorbed, so they feel like you're a narcissist, like you're emotionally blackmailing them. That's why they're shocked. But okay, Pisces might be a narcissist, but whoever this person is can't be that bad because you can't get, you can't get over them, and they're pissed off, knocking on my damn cards down. I said what I said. You can't get over this Pisces, so you can knock my whole damn deck down if you want. You can't get over this Pisces. I said what I said. Okay? So it ain't gonna stop me from doing the reading. Exactly. Heartbroken, sad, feeling lost. Okay. All right. So let's go with the vibes card. How does Pisces feel about this matter with this person? So this person is reminiscing, making memories of you, Pisces. How do you feel about that? What do you want to tell the cross watcher? What do you want to tell the cross watcher for Pisces? Too busy. Too busy. I'm out the way. You took your time playing games. I'm out the way. I'm too busy. I don't even think about you anymore. I heard. Pisces like sitting back there, clock that T. Yes, that's it. Tell them terrible China. Tell them terrible China. Shock. What do you? What was what is? They said they're shocked about something. How do you feel about that? A sudden change, like you changed on them suddenly. How do you feel about that? What do you want to tell them? Yeah, maybe with an apology. You owe me an apology. Okay, you owe the Pisces an apology for something, and that's why they went off on their business. They want to talk to you. What do you want to say to them about that? Laughing, laughing at your ass. Laughing, happiness, and joy. I'm in my zone. I'm chilling. Peace be still. Peace be still, I heard from the Pisces. They were playing events of you and them. What do you wanna how do you feel about that? They were playing events in their head. How do you feel about that, Pisces? Yeah, you're in your feelings. I'm antisocial right now. Yeah, Pisces is giving the cold shoulder. So whoever this is, the cross watcher. So it's funny because narcissist card came out with narcissist. So this person called Pisces a narcissist, and then Pisces said, "No, you're the narcissist." Okay. You guys both called each other a narcissist on the same layout, which is hilarious. Like, you can't even make this up. Because there's only one narcissist card in that deck, and there's only one narcissist card in this deck, and both cards have 78 cards in the deck. So do the math of the chances of narcissists coming out on the number fifth exact pullout card for both responses. Okay, does that make sense? Right. Okay, heartbroken. So how do you feel about them being heartbroken about you, Pisces? What we're gonna dive into this and find out what happened. How do you feel about them being heartbroken? You gave me migraines, bitch. You gave me a fucking headache. Okay, like you put me through emotional heartbreak, and so you guys are both mirroring the exact same feelings about each other. Like, this was just messy, messy, messy. Let's pull out the news card and find out what happened. Okay, so first of all, what were they shocked about? What did they feel like the Pisces did? What were they shocked about? What were they shocked about that you did? And then we're gonna find out what you want an apology about. Um, so they were shocked that you had some type of mental distress. What was the mental distress about, though? Rebound. So rebound and wine and dine. So Pisces actually had a falling out with this person, a tower moment, right? A lightning tower moment, and you immediately just jumped on the baddie wagon with somebody else, and they were shocked because they felt like you moved along quite quickly. Was this person here all along, is what I'm hearing? And they were shocked by that, like, you moved on fast. And Pisces said, too busy, too late. Too busy, too late. Anything else? Yeah, like I said, they were shocked that you had that intense chemistry, okay, with this person so soon. Like, it just was like, turn around, we broke up, turn around, you're freaking happy. And sometimes it be like that. When I tell y'all gotta love people right the first time, I mean it. You gotta love people right the first time. Because time don't wait for nobody. Nothing's not guaranteed. And sometimes people need to move right on along to the next person so they can learn to heal faster. Because this Pisces could be facing an abandonment issue, and maybe they can't heal alone. Maybe it brings back bad memories of something happened to them as a child, or as a a young adult, while they were neglected by their older siblings, or they were outcasts in their family, or their parents abandoned them, or one of their parents abandoned them. So when you and them went through it, and you went ghost on this Pisces went and got them a fucking rebound, and they're a rebound. Okay. Nevertheless, TikTok came out again at the bottom. Time was of the essence. Okay. Time was not on your side for the cross watcher. Okay. You deemed them a narcissist. They deemed you a narcissist. And Pisces said, peace out. Okay. And it's not going to resonate for all. Okay. This is definitely a breakup and a quick rebound. I want to find out if this is a new person or an ex. Is this a new person or an ex? Is this a new person or an ex? Is this a new person or an ex? The cards are feeling kind of tough. Let's go to the wait, tarot. Is this a new person or an ex? Okay, so at the bottom came out illusions. So with illusions, that could mean an ex. Okay, because illusions is like, it could look like a new person to somebody that doesn't know this was your ex. Does that make sense? But this person was the ex all along, hence illusions. Okay. Um, is this a new person or an ex? Is this a new person? No, this is somebody that you laid down with before. Is this a new person or ex? Yeah, I'm not getting new person. That's hence rebound. Hence why this person was always there. Could possibly be a Scorpio, major arcana. Pisces, so you will be getting back with this Scorpio as a rebound for this situation with this person. You deem them narcissist, they deemed you narcissist. Is there any other who else is could be the rebound for the Pisces? Could have been a Capricorn, could have been an Aries, could have been an Aries, could have been Sag. Heavy on the Aries, could be a Libra or a Leo, could be an Aquarius or an Aries. Heavy on the Aries and Scorpio, major arcana. Okay. This is somebody that the Aries, this is somebody that the Pisces was seeing at night. So yeah, this person been around. You probably worked in a night shift and they was with that. They was with that Scorpio. They was with that Scorpio. They was with that Aries. Heavy on the Aries, heavy on the Scorpio. At night. Yep. Doing the do. Okay? Doing the nasty. While you were at work. For the cross watcher, I mean, if you needed any insight on that, your thoughts were right. Pisces was actually, this is a rebound. This is an exit to somebody that been around, somebody that they've been laying with, possibly for 4 years or 4 months. This person been around. Okay, if that's the answer that you needed. Nevertheless, it don't matter because you guys had a tower moment, so you had a breakup. And see, one thing about it, when there's a tower moment, like people need to really get over and mind your business who people get with after you. That's none of your business. Y'all like to have entitlement over people's lives and feel like that you're entitled to know who, when, how, and where this person is with after y'all break up. No, you're not. That's none of your business. Y'all time is over. Mind yours. Okay? Live and let live. That's why people hold on to these unhealthy ex relationships. When I break up with an ex and we really over, I really don't be worried about, I really don't care who you be with. Does that make sense? Like, so have fun. Ages for this rebound could be 65, 56, 64, 46, 24, 42, 21, 41, 56, 65, 22, 61, 53, 35, 31, 65, 56, 45, 54, 45, 54, 1 came out, 45, 54, 63, 36. That keeps coming up. 64, 46. The same numbers. 31, 33, 32, 23, 22. Okay. A lot of them numbers kept coming out again. Okay. So it is. So this message is for quite a few people, like a good, at least solid 6 people, because the same ages kept coming out again and again and again and again for this rebound. Okay. So it is what it is with that. You got your answer with that cross watcher. As far as now, we're gonna find out what do they feel like. What does the Pisces feel like you owe them an apology for? Okay. What do they feel like you owe them an apology for? What did you do? Okay, let's see what you do. Now, you said what they did, they moved on way too fast, and you felt like this person has been there, and that's why you deemed them a narcissist. Okay, but let's see why they deemed you a narcissist, and then we'll even clarify it again with the narcissist card. Okay, right now I'm on the apology card. What does Pisces want an apology from this person for, from the cross watcher? Like I said, they felt like you had a sneaky link. You had a hidden person. Why they deem you to be a narcissist? Narcissists keep narcissist people keep a supply. Keep a supply. Like I said, more, like 7, 8, 9, 10 people, enough, but they'll never be lonely. I think narcissists definitely deal with abandonment issues. That's why they never like being lonely. That's why they keep a supply. They also suffer from abandonment issues. They probably just won't admit it. Also, they want an apology for you spreading some rumors about them being a drug addict or an alcoholic. You were spreading rumors. You were spreading rumors on the Pisces, and they didn't appreciate that. You were saying something about they party too much. They don't take care of their kids. They're always partying. They was always outside. They didn't see their kids all summer. They was on heavy drugs. There was a 304. You know what I mean? There was community. There was community. You know what I mean? Community activities. Yeah, spilling the beans showed up. That's what they want to. That's exactly what came out. Spilling the beans. What do you feel like you need an apology for from them for being a player? But it's like okay, I don't feel like Pisces was being a player with you. You were the player, but you got upset because this Pisces, as soon as y'all broke up, they had your replacement. Clock the T. Okay, I don't get that Pisces was being the player here. You were the player. You got caught. They had the rebound. You're mad. Clock it. Okay. So narcissistic of you to have it's so narcissistic of you to have a supply and then get mad at the Pisces for having your rebound ready for when you want to act up. They seen it coming. They saw the receipts. They already had the receipts of you being a player. Just know this is something they had for a while. What else wouldn't them apologize to you for? Pisces is going in. Like I had the receipts. I knew you were a player. Okay? Stop spreading rumors about me. Caught that tea. Stop it. Because most of the time when you spreading rumors, people, what people do, they look at you and they be like, who hurt you? that girl got under your skin, huh? That nigga got under your skin, huh? They're not telling you, they're saying it in their head. You know what I mean? Because why do you feel the need to talk about people? Spreading rumors. Anything else? Anything else you want to say lastly, Pisces, to this person that was spreading the rumors? And bye, Felicia. Peacing out. Thank you. Next. Okay. Leaving and not caring. They not coming back. Cross watcher. You lost this Pisces. So good. They not coming back, my loves. I hate to tell you that. Let me get some letters for this person's I'm sorry, Olegwa. Olegwa. I knocked you over. Sorry, my love. And maybe he's excited because he loves to play these type of games. Olegwa likes to play like a kid. If you don't know nothing about Olegwa, that's my Orisha I'm talking to. I have his offering laying here with us. So I have my altar right behind where I'm doing my work at. And I like it like that because my Orishas enjoy watching me do the tarot readings. Like we have this is our bonding moment. They love to hear the stories. They help me with the stories, so it's like a give and take, okay, relationship between me and them. Just so you know, okay. All right. If you don't know what Orishas is, Orisha. It is from Santeria, Afro Caribbean descent. You can actually just go to Chat GPT and inquire about that if you want to know. Okay. But sometimes I will share a couple of rituals that I do for protection, to cleanse my home, certain things. I don't do bad stuff towards people, but if you do something bad towards me, just understand that it will come back triple fold. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. Clock it. Hold on. Clock it. Okay. Yeah, I'm very spiritually protected here and beyond the realm. Okay, so right now, when I am going into my tarot, we are tapping into that spiritual realm, okay, that you cannot see. Okay, it is, you can feel it. Some can see it sometimes, but anyway, we're going too deep. Okay, one thing, I don't want to give it everything at one time. Okay, so let's get back to, let's get 6 initials of Legua. Let's get 3 because I know you work in 3. Let's get 3 initials for who this person who is the Pisces rebound. Who is the Pisces rebound for the crosswatcher? Let's get it. Let's get some initials. I can only get the initials, y'all. Probably not gonna get a name. But sometimes we can get Sam out of SAM. S came out and stop in the back. Okay. S. Ooh. R. Rabbit came out. I only show the front just in case it resonates for something for y'all. S came out. Anything else? One more, Legua? One more, Legua. Give me one good one. Give me one that pops out. Ooh, gave me a bunch of. Okay, H and H for hat. Okay, all right, cool. And that is short for hers. Also, with the three letters came out hers, like short for hers. Okay, so maybe the person goes by hers. Maybe their name is Hershey. Their nickname could be Hershey. But hers definitely is resonating somewhere in there. Okay, I just feel like I need to get. Let me get three more. Okay, we got N, nest. We got N. Somebody's name could be Cat with C, or he refers to that girl as Kitty Cat or Cat. Okay, one more, one more. O for orange. Okay, all right, cool. So we got some cards in there. We got some ages. Okay, and yes, yes, you are right. This Pisces went on with their rebound, but you was already broke up. They caught you cheating. It's none of your business. If it's like what kills me, like when I kid you not, I done had because I didn't have too many boyfriends in my life. I've had sexual experiences, if you want to call them that. Does that make sense? But as far as like really having unprotected sex and letting people into my soul, I can name that on one hand, even at 45. I'm talking about unprotected sex. Okay, somebody that you actually consider to be your boyfriend. And y'all, and really, in reality, in all the 45 years that I've been on this earth, I only lived with one man. Okay. One, I'm not gonna say his name because the stalkers, they be watching me. You won't be looking up nobody. Okay. But I only ever lived with one man in my entire life that we slept in the same bed. Okay, and we was together for 10 years. But for the most part, that's why to me I feel like it's really weird when women are quick to call somebody their boyfriend. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like y'all having unprotected sex. I think I was in denial about my last one. Like we definitely were you know, going there. For some reason why I just couldn't wrap my mind around claiming him. I saw a lot of signs of narcissistic behavior in the beginning, and I felt like to protect my heart and my sanity, I just kept it as such. Okay. But nevertheless, moving on, um, people really need to stop stalking people. Like right now, I probably got one of my exes literally watching my YouTube, and it's like I'm not even with anybody right now. I'm single. You know what I mean? Like, and then even furthermore, it's like my ex that I was talking about, the only guy I ever lived with, like he had like a baby mama and an ex girlfriend for years that worried about me so bad to the point like years after breaking up with him, I will still see them stalking me in my Instagram through their social medias, not thinking that I'm paying attention to, everybody who's looking at me in my stories. And I'm saying to myself, why are you still watching me? Like, stop stalking your exes. For whoever the cross, stop stalking this Pisces. They moved right the fuck along. Okay, they even said bye, Felicia. They're with their rebound. They don't care if you're calling their rebound their rebound. They're happy. They're in harmony. Did you not see the cards that was coming out? Like, I hate to be this aggressive with it, but the stalking gotta stop. The baby mamas worrying about, and I know somebody clapping in the background listening to this. Y'all baby mamas in the background that are still stalking your baby daddy. Your child was already 13 years old. You ain't been with the baby daddy since they got you pregnant. Why the hell is you worried about what that man is doing and who he's dating and what y'all hold on? Y'all spend and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Y'all do the injustice to yourself. Cause y'all spend so much time investigating your ex's significant others that you fail to investigate the very person that you are currently with. And that's why they come and bring you home sexually transmitted diseases that you can't get rid of. That's how come they, you know what I mean? They're cheating with Keisha right underneath your nose that sleeps on your couch. You know what I mean? And et cetera, et cetera. That's why come you can't get a job. Because you stalk your ex so bad and you so in your head over your ex and you so in your head over what they got going on, you can't even get in your own life. Now I know it's gonna be a lot of butt hurt people behind this, but the truth hurts, and it's either I'll tell you, or you could continue to live dormant in the past of what used to be with you and your ex that no longer exists. Clock that T. Okay, I never had that problem. I move swiftly. Okay, I'm a swift mover. If you, how they say, they used to be the same when I was young. Move your feet. Say it with me for the 80s baby. The 80s babies. You lose your seat. Move your feet, you lose your seat. Okay? Sit in your seat so you don't have to worry about the feet. You feel me? Ah, this is so funny. But so now let's see. What was it that you feel like? What narcissistic traits did you see Pisces in this person? Why did you call him a narcissist? What did you feel like? Why did you call him a narcissist? Okay, because you sold them a dream. You sold them dreams of fantasy, of romantic and a soulmate. Okay, you sold them a dream. You was trying to sell them a dream. I heard it was all a dream. I used to read Worded magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Right? Hanging pictures on my wall. Right. Okay. They knew the whole time that you had clingy exes around. And some of them that actually envied them, did witchcraft on some of their glow ups. They started noticing as soon as you came around, they started having bad luck and finances and everything else. You know, when you with a narcissist or a dark entity, when they come around you and everything, all of a sudden, you're losing your home, losing your car, losing your job, losing weight, losing your soul. Losing your soul. You don't even go to church anymore. You start practicing witchcraft, evil magic. I ain't talking about some worshiping your orishas, or simply trying to give people a heads up in tarot cards as far as what's going on in their life. I'm talking about actually really casting demonic spells and death on people. Okay, interfering with people's glow up, checking people's bags, like Nicki Minaj said. Okay, very very envious. Mm. So you sense this on Pisces. You called it, like, yeah, no, this person's a dark spirit. I'm gonna go to that rebound. I need to stay clear and far away from this person. Came right at the top as soon as I said this person, hiding, concealing, deception, masked. Beautiful person too. Beautiful. Look at her. Beautiful. Pisces, like, yeah, that bitch got me. You saying this, anybody just saying that yourself? That bitch got me. I'm heartbroken. I'm still attached to that witch. I'm still I'm still attached. Okay. So yeah, Pisces, like, this person, had you. But the crazy part about it is y'all mirroring each other, because you felt they had narcissistic trait, they felt like you had narcissistic trait. Now let's see what narcissistic trait they found in you. Let's see what they feel like you had going on. What narcissistic trait you feel like the Pisces had? Paranoid, insecure, guarded. No, they just was on to you. So this is invalid. They was just on to you. They was on to your bullshit. You ain't like that. You ain't like the fact that, people will say, Oh, you're investigating me. You're insecure. Like, no, I'm on point. I'm on to something, very much something. And you're mad because I'm getting closer and closer and closer. Because people that don't got nothing to hide don't mind being investigated. Baby, once I'm locked in and there's a ring on that finger, you can investigate me. Or what you want, the phones? You want my passcode? You want to put a tracker on me? Like, I don't got nothing to hide once I'm locked in because I'm locked in. You dig? Hence, once I'm locked in. Other than that, I'm gonna do what I want. Don't let nobody drag you for years, okay? With no commitment. Um, so yeah, they felt like I said, look, you was nosy, rumors and gossip. Nosy, hence nosy, paranoid, look, scheming. No, they was onto you. So you consider it being narcissist. You don't even know the right word. So that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting Pisces saying this motherfucker used the word narcissist and don't even know what the fuck it meant. you meant Raven, right? I'm that so Raven on your ass. Like I had the flashback. I seen you with the person. Like I already knew what was going on. Pisces is very witty and intuitive. I don't know if y'all know about Pisces. You can't put nothing over a Pisces eyes. They ask too many questions and then they'll ask you again to see if you're gonna give them the same answer later. Yeah. They say you toxic. I don't want to hear from this person no more. This toxic, somebody being paranoid, gossiping, and insecure has nothing to do with being a narcissist, and nor those toxic arguments and drama. You definitely didn't understand the assignment. You definitely need to go back to the dictionary or chat GPT and say, hey, what is a narcissist for the cross watcher? Because um Pisces had it on point. Okay, because narcissist involves how you treat people relationship wise, how you drain them, how you right, and that all came out here. This has nothing to do with that. That's why it's funny. Now, but you do know what heartbroken is, right? So why do you feel heartbroken now that you cheated? Why like what's the news? Why does this person feel heartbroken now? I mean, it's obvious. Narcissists don't like to lose their supply. Why do you feel heartbroken? Why do you feel heartbroken? They felt like you, Pisces, you were their lucky charm. Everything was going perfect in their life when you were around, and now that you left, their luck is gone. The luck left with you because you were the light. You were the light to their demonic force, and they were feeding off your light to bring them energy so they can go off and siphon this great light of energy that Pisces had, so they can siphon it between their supply. And they will go run about with their supply, and it'll come to you in Pisces and suck all your damn energy out again and all the light that you got left, and then go back and do it again. So that's why they feel like they lucky break left, because you were the luck and you broke free. Clock it. Clock it. And Pisces like, yup. You sitting back there like, how does she know? Yup. Yup. Say it with me. Clock it. Put it into the script. Put it in the comments. Clock it. What else? This person is fucking pathetic. What else made you heartbroken? The fact that you're in the honeymoon stage with this person, and they missing that. They missing out on that. They missed the sex too. They heartbroken over that sneaky link. Somebody try to write something on this. Somebody actually wrote something on this. And I'm just seeing it. Because I don't miss anything. I'm going to look into this. Somebody wrote their name on here. With a pen. Like scratched it in here. This is why I'm going to get a lock on my door. You'll be surprised. But yeah. Sneaky link. I don't know if y'all see it. If I turn it to the side, you can see the writings on there. That's weird. But nevertheless, that kind of caught me off guard. But yeah. So this person, at the end of the day, um, they're upset about your sneaky link. They're now calling you the player. I feel tired from this reading. Like I just feel like this person annoys because they're stupid. How can you be so? You can't try to be smart and stupid at the same time, right, Pisces? Like you're trying to be smart, but you're stupid. Like really stupid. You don't even know. You don't even really know when you try to call Pisces a narcissist, and you don't even know what the fuck a narcissist means. You're stupid. I don't know. I keep saying that shit. Like cross watcher, you might as well just leave because this wasn't gonna get no better for you after this. Could possibly be a Leo. This person could be a Leo. Somebody's back there. Some Pisces like, yep, that clarified it because that's the major arcana, a Leo. Okay. Let's get two more signs to add to that. Could be a Sag or a Cancer, Pisces. Okay. Lastly, what I want to ask here is, lastly, I want to ask, how is this gonna turn out with the new person, Pisces? Um, how is gonna turn out with the not the new person, the rebound. So I got definitely somebody to confide into. You're gonna be talking about the situation. I can't believe this person was sneaky and try to hurt me. So this person is definitely gonna be there to have your back and help you heal from this toxic situation. And that is a great feeling when you can move from one toxic, sorry if I hit the mic, when you can move from one toxic relationship into somebody that can help you heal. Because what's the worst thing, and it's have happened to me, when you leave one toxic relationship and you enter yet another. I'd rather enter one that doesn't have so much love in it, so much obsession, so much sex like the past, but can be soothing and can be relaxing and can be helping me heal, than to leave one toxic relationship and get into a whole nother toxic relationship. Like, so this is looking good. This is good for the Pisces because right now, yeah, time to heal. Yeah, rest. Although it's still looking like Pisces is still going to keep their options open, even though they still have this rebound person. It is the cards don't lie because look, heartbreak. Literally, I didn't even shuffle the cards. This literally, when I just put my hand like this, it slid out of the deck because everything happened so fast, and the Pisces is still heartbroken from this person. Okay, even though they got this rebound person that's willing to overhear what they got going on. But in the same token, when you get with a rebound person, you got to keep in mind that they also are an ex. So in their mind, they're like, shit, you probably wouldn't even be fucking with me if everything was going great with you and Mr. Loverboy or Lover Girl over there. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna be too, open arms and wanting to move straight back in with you full force unless they're just totally obsessed and was just waiting on the sidelines, which is not most of the time not the case. Okay, so they still would have their guard up, hence, but they still are gonna help you bring some type of balance to your life. Okay, so that's good to know. I don't see super duper obsession or love. You know what I mean? Let's get three more cards just to clarify it. How's everything going with the rebound? How's everything going with the rebound person? Alexa, help me with this. How's everything going with the rebound person, or how's everything gonna go? The love card did come out. It showed its face on the other end. How's this rebound relationship gonna go? I think the Arisha is tired. Like, I don't want to answer no more questions. How is the rebound relationship gonna go? Lastly, okay, he said here. Okay, trauma bonding with addiction. So you will be pouring out your trauma, and they will be pouring out your trauma also. But you guys will try to find some type of boundaries with each other because, like I said, this bond between you and them is only simply coming together due to a fallout, okay, and sudden change with the last person that they were deeply in love with. Both of them were equally in love. It's just that one got caught cheating, and the Pisces said next. Not today. Boundaries. Okay, going more towards healthy choices and love. It ends there. Okay. Well, all right. Pisces, this was a good one. Let me. Ooh, where am I damn? Okay, Pisces, like y'all really got what y'all needed out of this, and I'm hope the cross watchers. I hope y'all do I hope y'all did get what y'all needed out of this as well. As far as like this person ain't coming back. Okay, they said bye, Felicia. Okay, they caught you cheating. They consider you a narcissist. You ain't even know what the hell narcissist meant. Okay, they still want an apology, even though after all of this, but they're still not getting back with you. But based on let me see if y'all ever gonna get back. Because let me tell you something, baby. As much as you try to get away from a narcissist, it is hard. And I'm not trying to deter y'all or you know what I mean. But let's get the news. Is Pisces ever get back with this narcissist in the future? I don't know why somebody said, hold on, hold on, hold on. I want to know if we're ever gonna get back together, even after all of this. All right, I'm gonna ask because you asked. You asked, Pisces. And then if you was watching this video and you asked, put in the comments, I asked. I just want to see who it is. I just want to bond with you and see who it is because you're so toxic. You're like me. Like this motherfucker is so toxic. But so am I, bitch. Okay. Um, are they ever gonna get back together? Is this Pisces and this narcissist? Cheating narcissist. Ooh, masculine is looking so ever gonna get back together. Lust came out, maybe not for love, but definitely for sex. Will be some booty calls. Spreading rumors, nosy. I don't know what that means. Probably sipping. Oh, drinks. Lust over sipping drinks. Because sipping is at the top. So none of the other ones will clarify that. So sipping at the top, sipping drinks. Over some drinks, there will be so lust. You'll be looking at them again like, damn. Okay, whether this is a very attractive man and a very attractive girl. Y'all will find some type of balance and harmony within that. Okay, and there it is. Y'all will find some type of balance and harmony with just being a friends of benefits. Let's just put it like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that because nobody's feelings get hurt. If most relationships would just start off with friends and benefits and you have no intention on really taking this person serious, most of this stuff wouldn't even transpire. But y'all be really feeling like for some reason why you gotta put wool over somebody's head and you really gotta act like, you know what I mean? That you know what I mean? Like you're you really gotta act like you're into them and you want this whole family and you're gonna be faithful just to disappoint them. What's the reason? Just tell the truth. Hey, baby, like I really like you. I'm digging you, but like, especially if you got it on the first night and that's all you really wanted, and you got what you want now. So just be like, baby, like I'm gonna ankle hold you. Like I would just love to be, you know what I'm saying? Like friends of benefits, like that. Said you be surprised, person be like, I bet. No problem. So I could find me somebody I can really love, and we could just be friends of benefits until we ain't gonna be friends of benefits no more. Because I'm a lock down and settle down with this person. And anytime you feel like you're gonna lock down and settle down with that person, you just let me know, and then we'll just cut these ties. You feel me? Like that's it, and that's all. Okay, but I gotta go. I could talk forever. I could literally talk forever. I think I'm gonna do one more thing just for the shits and giggles. Um, After all this being said, what does this narcissist want to say to the Pisces? Lastly, I'm giving you 3 cards. What do you want to say to the Pisces? I'm giving you 3 cards. Okay. Fly, butterfly, fly. I'm still gonna miss that strawberry and that paper you was giving me. And that moolah, that money you was giving me. Okay. And I'll be waiting here for you with a ring when you get back. Because they would say something like that. They was been selling dreams, no? They was been selling dreams, no? Okay, all right. I'm out, y'all, Pisces. Bye. Make sure you subscribe. Share your friends' reading with them. Make sure you tell them about Tarot with China, Tarot with China, Tarot with China, Tarot with China. Okay, and the description, if you want a private reading with me, it could be done via Zoom. So it doesn't matter if you're not in the States. If you're out of the country, we can still do the Zoom, or we could do FaceTime. Okay, it's $45 for the hour. That's less. That's about like a dollar a minute, so it's not that expensive. And we could talk about anything from who's coming, who's going, if you want to talk to somebody that crossed over, anything like that. Okay, so definitely hit me up, and thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, so you could catch me every time because you catch these dope ass readings. Okay, because you need to know who's coming, who's going, who's plotting, how they feel. Okay, clock it.